What's up, noobs? This is Andy from We Are All Around Gaming, and I'm bringing you another Wi-Fi battle versus a guy named Whydidyoudye. Now, let's look at his team here. He's just got the standard fire, water, grass core in the middle. He's got a scouter, Terracion's a glue, and then he's got a physical wall, and his annoyer is Gliscor. And then me, I have the standard Volt Turn team. Well, it's not standard. It has my own little twist, but then now it has Donphan as a hazard setter and a rapid spin support. I got rid of Heatran because Heatran was not very good. I didn't like it. And Donphan is also my physical wall. So looking at his team on the team preview, I knew he was going to lead off with the Rotom, so I lead off with my Rotom. I have the Chesto Wrestle set, which is really nice because it doesn't have a lot of speed investment, so you have the advantage at the beginning. But apparently he has some sort of slower Rotom set, and I go for the Volt Switch, expecting to get the Switch advantage, but no. So I switch it into my Jirachi, and he just goes for the Will-O-Wisp. And that probably was a good prediction, but Jirachi doesn't really rely on its attacking. And now I can go for the Body Slam, because Jirachi is really meant to spread paralysis support and wish support. So I'm just going to Body Slam everything in sight. This Gliscor is a pain in the ass in the whole video. I hate Gliscors. They're so cheap and they're so dumb. So I switch out because I really don't want Jirachi to take an Earthquake because it's still early in the battle, and I don't want to lose him yet because he can still spread paralysis and he can still wish up if I need it. So I just send out my Rotom because I know Gliscor really can't do anything. And so I was predicting a switch here, and I accidentally, not accidentally, but I was going for the Volt Switch. Then here, I didn't think he was going to switch, so I just went for the Hydro Pump. And it takes out this Rotom, which that crit probably didn't matter because I just would have killed it next turn since it was paralyzed, so I knew I was faster. So I do have the Hidden Power Fire for this Ferrothorn, but I want to save that for later game. I want to catch him in on a switch. So I'm thinking right now I really need to get out my hazard, so I'm going to send out my Donphan, and he makes a pretty nice prediction on the switch, which is probably pretty obvious though. And he goes for the Leech Seed, which it breaks my sturdy, not that big of a deal. Now he's just on his Starmie, which I really didn't think about. Starmie is an excellent switch into Donphan because it can just rapid spin all its stuff away and it can scare him out. By stuff, I mean like hazards, Stealth Rock. So now I'm going to switch out into Rotom W because I know there's nothing really that a Starmie can do to a bulky Rotom. I should have stayed in an Earthquake, but I don't know. I'll have to calc that someday. I don't have any attack investment. So I'm staying in, trying to rest up. I knew I could survive with Thunderbolt because Starmie is overrated in so many ways, especially people think it's a good attacker, but it's actually not. It lacks with the 100 base special attack. So I get rid of my Toxic and everything, and I believe I just go for the Volt Switch, hoping to hit that Starmie, but I can't. Now I'm going to switch into, I believe I go into Infernape. Yes, I go into Infernape to scare him out. And I should have gone for the Overheat here, because I was predicting the Gliscor switch in. I bet you with Overheat, I could have Overheat once and then KO'd him with Close Combat after that. Because this Gliscor is a pain. I really don't like Gliscor. But I just go for the safe thing in U-turn because I've been over-predicting a lot lately, and it's been costing me a lot. So I'm just going to send in my bitch, my Rotom W. And he really wants me Toxic really badly. He has the audacity to stay in on a Rotom that packs Hydro Pump. Now I was really predicting the Ferrothorn to come in, so I have to reveal my Hidden Power Fire, which really sucks. I wanted to keep that a secret. So I was thinking, yeah, now's a good time to use it, but then he stays in. So let's go over the Hydro Pump, and he's just being a nub. I hate when people protect stall, and I hate this Toxic stall Gliscor. It's stupid. So now I know he's going to switch, because he's not going to want to stay in the Hydro Pump, so I'm going to go for the Volt Switch, and I don't understand this logic here of sending in a Starmie on a possible electric move, but That was a pretty nice prediction on my part. He could have sent in Ferrothorn, but and saved his Starmie for later. So now I'm going to send out my Belltire since his Rapid Spinner is gone, and I really need to get my hazards up. And I know there's nothing really on his team that can do anything to it, besides maybe the Terrakion, but I still don't know the set on the Terrakion, so he's just going to set up his spikes, which is a pain in the ass for my team, but luckily I do have Rapid Spin support, and I set up my rocks. Now here, I want to see what he's going to do, and I'm just going to use Roar, which is really non-mainstream. I like random roars. It's really nice, especially when you get that nub who tries to use a baton pass team. I hate baton pass. It's stupid. It's broken with Espeon now. Like stored power Espeon is like broken if you've ever seen one, because you cannot roar it out. I swear. So he sends out this Heat Rain. I was really expecting him to like switch out into Ferrothorn to take the Earthquake, so I go out into my Ginger and Fernape. And then he goes for the Earth Power. I don't understand the logic behind that. I was really surprised when I saw he was going for Earth Power. I don't understand why he would do that, because I could have easily switched into Rotom W like I do now. And I can tell that he outspeed me, that this is the offensive set with max special attack, max speed, so I know that this crit did not matter at all. And Rotom is just a flippin' beast. Maybe if it was especially a defensive set, it would have mattered, but I really don't think it did. So he got Rocks up, which is really annoying for my Volturn team. It just caused a 12.5% damage taken every single time you switch in. So now I'm thinking Rotom W is not really important on my team anymore. I can take a Gliscor on without it. It's just I would like to have it, but I really do not like this Ferrothorn. It's being a pain. I need to kill it. I know that my late game sweeper can take it, but I just want it out of the way now so I can open up a sweep, because I don't want Scrafty getting leech seeded. So now it's just gonna protect stall like a nub, like they all do. And I was going for the Hydro Pump, predicting. I was predicting something, but I can't remember. I just had this battle like a few days ago. I can't believe I can't remember. I just Volt Switch out now. I knew he wasn't going to switch in Gliscor because it was the possible Hydro Pump, so I went for the Volt Switch. Now I'm getting serious now. I send out my late game sweeper and he predicts the switch really nicely and uses Leech Seed, which really sucked. I'm looking at his team and I realize that he still has that Terrakion left, and I know from prior experience that it takes DD Scrafty 3 Dragon Dances to outspeed a Scarf Terrakion. And looking at his team, it's probably Scarfed because I haven't seen it yet. It's either one of those double dancer sets or it's Choice Scarfed for late game. So here, with one DD, I really thought that Ice Punch would one-hit KO, but this is a really bulky Gliscor. It's one of those Toxic Stall ones. But you have to invest heavily in speed if you want a Toxic Stall, especially with the Gliscor. So I thought that maybe this would KO, but apparently not. Now, even if I was predicting a Protect, but even if I Dragon Dance there, it wouldn't have made a difference, and you'll see why. So I really couldn't afford to lose Scrafty because I really need to kill this Gliscor. So I did not want to overpredict. Now I just go for the Ice Punch, and that is going to be a solid KO. Gliscor's ground typing is the bane of its existence. It just causes so much problem. And I do get a crit. Why couldn't I get that the first time? Like, really? And now this is where I found out that it is the Choice Scarf set, because a +1 speed Scrafty with max speed and Jolly should always outspeed a Terrakion after +1, but this was not. So I'm just going to set out my Caesar to Revenge Kill. I almost went for the U-turn because I was expecting him to switch, but then I was like, I'm not going to overpredict anymore, and I'm just going to go for the safe Bullet Punch. And he lets his Terrakion die, which I believe that was a big problem for him. Terrakion was his only hope of winning, and then he just lets it recklessly die to a Caesar. So now I'm locked in a bullet punch, and I really don't want that. So I need to death fodder or something. So I'm just gonna go into Rotom to let it die, so I can switch the superpower on Caesar. It's a pretty nice play. And I'm sorry if I'm being a whore in all this stuff by using Volt Turn and stuff. Just don't mind it. So please, if you're ever battling me and your last Pokemon is a wall and I have a sweeper, please do not try to protect stall. It's very annoying. And he maybe thought that he could survive, but there's no way you're surviving a choice band superpower from a Caesar. That was a GG, man. I won 3-0. It's a pretty convincing win. Please remember to like this if you like the battle, and remember to subscribe if you want more Pokemon related stuff, and just please comment on what I can maybe improve on. Alright, bye.